Welcome to the Developing Leaders series. My name is Miriam McLemore, former corporate CIO at the Coca-Cola Company and now enterprise strategist with AWS, where I partner with leaders globally to enable business transformation. We have invited leaders from around the world and across industries to share their insights on leadership, vision, strategy, and people development. Mohamed, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you for hosting me today.
Where we'd like to begin is to understand the key things that you look for when selecting your leaders.
I think basic skills are very important. Some, fundamental skills like the punctuality, hard work, responsibility.
Absolutely. And then how do you develop them from there? What mechanisms do you tend to use?
First of all is the why they are doing that, the purpose of doing any project or implementing anything. Secondly is the delegation, which is very important. They have to, start with research, best practices, methodology of, decision making, and giving them, the full freedom of making mistakes, coming up with ideas, trying to do things in a different way, with a little bit of guidance. After that, putting them into multiple projects in different sectors, different areas, working under pressure, dealing with people, and then giving presentation skills, dealing with media.
Right.
If any gap is there, the training is very important.
Right.
And that's it, basically.
With the speed of technology change, how do you stay current and how do you keep your team current on the evolution of technology?
We have regional meetings that we conduct on a regular basis,
Right.
to learn from each other and try to develop our skills. After doing the research and comparisons and best practices, we try to apply it, as I mentioned, and then look into, does it make sense to our environment? Can it solve a real problem that we have? Is there a real ROI, return of investment on implementing that technology? Is there another technology which is better than the one that people are talking about or what we are looking in?
Right.
If we answer all of those questions that was positive, then of course we can get into the implementation. So it's not about a technology. Technology is always a tool.
Right.
It has to solve a real problem that we're facing.
And very much Amazon thinks the way that you think, right? The customer is the focus for the solution and creating a business outcome for the customer.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you describe as your customer when you think about delivering value?
Mostly in strategies, they say your customer should be narrowed into one or two
Yes.
specific groups to properly serve them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in our case, all the citizens in the country, which is very broad,
Right.
and the business community, as well as the visitors, as well as the government entities, which is interesting because it's part of the revolution in the country and transformation that the government is delivering. So the value that we are bringing to the society is by trying to become the enabler for the government program, the enabler for the transformation of the country, rather than looking into the IT as a
end in of itself, right?
Exactly. Our vision was to deliver all government services through multiple channels, 4 channels, and the portal, mobile, kiosk, call center, and giving the customer the choice wherever it's more convenient for them. So take away all the barriers and the obstacles within the government and virtually deliver one unified, consistent service to the citizen.
That's terrific. And I'm sure there were many challenges and successes and failures along the way. Anything specific you'd want to share?
Talking about the cloud journey, I think the biggest challenge is the restructuring of IT and
Right.
the government, entire government. That's one of the major challenges that we are facing. The second challenge is how to bring everybody to the speed.
Right.
We decided to do that. I mean, it's very easy and doesn't require a lot of effort.
Yeah, I love the sense of urgency to get there.
Otherwise, I mean, other technologies will come. You have to, act fast. If there is something that proved saved 90+% in all our migrations, adding efficiency, time to market. You have to embrace it very quickly. Otherwise, it will minimize the benefits that you can, and the outcomes
missed opportunities.
Missed opportunities, exactly.
Yeah. So you are driving an incredible transformation. Are there leaders that inspired you?
His Highness Sheikh Mohamed, he's the Deputy Prime Minister. He's the President, the Chairman of the Supreme Council for ICT. He told me from the day one, if you want to put an objective, raise the bar. Look into the top country, number one, and try to become. And that made, Bahrain leapfrog from 44th or 36th in the ranking internationally to 13 and the top 20, let's say. I learned from His Royal Highness Crown Prince, first Deputy Prime Minister, the process of decision making. I like the way that they work, proper research, looking to engage the government entities. When they make a change, look into the legislations, the regulations, and try to make a major, complete change instead of piecemeal, which have a real impact, project. When you engage everybody, and you have a methodology of change, and you do it properly with the proper decisions and regulations and policy making, then the impact will be true impact into the society and the lives of people, and the government implementation of strategies.
Wow. Mohamed, it has just been such a pleasure to hear your experience and your insights from the work that you are doing. It is really an amazing journey that you're on. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.